Hello guys, welcome back. There was a network issue, so the previous stream got hanged and it got disconnected. I had to restart the streaming, and we are back into the tournament now. Just still 33 minutes remaining, so I'm just trying to play a few games now. Will try to play in Berserk mode. I am playing from black side. White is Vict99 from the Chess Blasters team, and I am from the Khelo Chess India team. I am currently rated 205 and he is 1222. So let's try to play some aggressive chess now and just try to startle your opponent. So remember guys, today I have created a new video on how you can earn by creating the new LiChess tournaments. You do watch that video. In that I have also provided an Excel sheet which you can download directly from my link, and in that Excel sheet, I have given you how you can set up or calculate your prices for each tournament. And after the prices are done, you can also calculate your income from that particular source. And in that case, you can also set your monthly target that in this month, I want to earn around 1,000 rupees or $1,000. And in that case, the Excel sheet will tell you how you can use how many tournaments you need to organize in order to achieve your goal. So it's a very helpful Excel sheet. You can go and check my latest video, and from there it can you can download the Excel sheet as well as the check the video as well. So in this game, it's just that we have to destroy the pawn structure as quickly as possible. This I think d5 will be free, right? d5 because e3 is hanging, but then queen c2 is possible. Bishop c2, sorry, but b2 is hanging then, right? Yeah, so seems manageable as of now. So a difficult decision for white to capture with the c pawn, and he might just be a bit concerned about knight takes e4 move, because after that, if bishop takes g7, then there is a discovered check on c3 and I can capture the queen. So white has to be a bit careful, and opponent has left the game. You can claim the victory in 13 seconds. Let me just wait if Vict comes back. Vict is from the Chess Blasters team. So just a request to all the leaders to inform your teammates not to leave the game and come back and play the remaining game if you're getting disconnected. Not to leave the games, whatever happens. Let me just wait for 10 more seconds and then claim the victory, because I have to commentate and show you as much or as many games as possible. Okay, let me just claim the victory and go back to the tournament. Okay, so this is the current standings. Chess Blasters are leading with 28 points, Gujarat Lions with 26 points, Kingslayer with 18 points, followed by Khelo Chess India, that is my team. So let us just check who is leading from the individual point of view. We have Sony Atharva from the Chess Blasters with 12 points, Chess Lover is with 11 points, Manav from Gujarat Lions is on 9. Oh, he has just shifted to position number 4. Vivek has just taken up the third position from Gujarat Lions. So we can see a very good domination by Gujarat Lions as well as Chess Blasters in top 6 ranking of the individual level. If we just scroll down, we have one entry from Kingslayers in top 10. Then we have the Chess Blasters are coming in, Gujarat Lions are coming in. So top players are mostly from Gujarat Lions and Chess Blasters. Let's check one of the games between Chess Blasters, Kagwa Master, and Mano. I'm just, I think I got a game assigned if I'm not wrong. No, not yet. So let's just check what happened in the opening. So Kagua Master is from black and Manav is white. So d4, knight f6, knight f3, d6, c4, g6 and c3, bishop g7, bishop f4, castles, h3, rook e8, e3, bishop d7, bishop e2, knight c6, and castles e5. I think should be, yeah, e5, bishop h2, e4. So black has started gaining space on the king side, and that's what a general strategy is from black when he's playing a king's Indian like structure. I think now white is pretty strong here. Okay, I think I got a game. Yes, it's my move now. Let me just play e4, e4, e5, knight f3. So that's a nice idea there. Nikaru Hakamura, it's exactly opposite of Hikaru Nakamura. Yesterday, I think I had made some mistake of playing bishop c4 in one of the games. Let me just try not to make that mistake again. So that's what we have to analyze our games and improve with every game. Hmm. So the game is nicely poised. I'll just try to create some chances on as on the open file, on open f file if bishop takes e3 is possible, because if now e6, I think I can play bishop b6. That's forced almost. And now I think I have a good structure on queen side. I just have to make sure that I do not give an easy game to my or any make any blunders. Just try to avoid making blunders in this game as much as possible. So if nh4 and f4, then knight takes e4 is possible. And let me just play b3 here. B3 actually was not necessary, but I know that sometime rook b8 is going to come and attack this pawn on b2. I think now d5 is possible probably. We just play knight to d1, bishop d2, and let me capture with the knight. I think d5 is now playable. Pawn d5 I think is coming now. I should try to attack with f4. Yeah, so d5 is there, guys, as I expected. And I just have to make sure that so queen d6, avoiding and stopping the f4 move. Let me just put, but if I play rook d1, then d4 is possible, and this knight would be in not so comfortable position. Let me just try playing rook d1 so that this exchange, I'll meet with the exchange, and I have some knight c4 move here. Now knight f5, bishop f5, queen f5. Let me try to play knight f3. think d4 can be played now. D4 actually would be a good move if I'm not wrong. So if now knight takes e5, queen takes e5, f4 is a weak square now, right? So knight is going to be a good piece on f4. If I play knight h5, h4, then this knight is hanging, knight is going to come on f4, then I can play queen f3 here. And I think g6 is expected now. G6 probably, yep, g6, so that this knight is not having any squares left thereafter. And I cannot play g3 here because to kick off this knight because the h3 will be hanging in that case. Yeah, g6 as expected before. And now I cannot play queen g3 because of knight e2 check. I have to be quick in thinking. So if knight goes to g4, yeah, this seems to be a good move. King g7. Okay. I think and now knight f5, knight f5, then king h7, and there is nothing available immediately. Let me just try to keep my. But I think queen f6 is playable now. This knight is bit in problem. Yep. I have to give away my h3 pawn. I'm not happy about this, guys. I'm not happy about this. Can't help. Yeah, so this is a good, not bad position actually. I just have to make sure not to make any blunders now. King has to go on g4, try to attack this pawn on. Mhm. Time pressure. So this is a very good endgame, guys. I have to be very much careful here not to make any mistakes. Yeah, so that was expected, and now let me just try to move the king. Pawn takes, rook b4, and king f3. Rook h2. Is there anything to worry about? Pawn takes c4. No, nothing to worry about. I should have pushed the pawn, right? So from a drawing game, I have managed to snatch a defeat. Sorry, I wanted to resign here. Okay, so let's go back. A bad end game uh, from my side. Let's just check who is leading now. So Gujarat Lions is leading currently, and then followed by Chess Blasters, 7-star online players, Kingslayer, Khelo Chess India is on fifth, Board Conquerors, Champions of Chess, and Indian Chess Warriors. So next we have the individual leaders. So Akash with rating of 1987 is leading from Gujarat Lions, followed by Sony Atharva, then Nikaru Hakamura from Gujarat Lions 2214, Vivek from Gujarat Lions, Manav from Gujarat Lions. So Gujarat Lions are dominating the tournament today as well as the Chess Blasters. Right, so let's just check Akash's game if it's going on. Yes, it's going on with Satya. So let's just check what's happening in this game. What happened in the opening? E4, G6, D4, Bishop G7, Knight C3, D6, Knight F3, Knight H6, Bishop E2, castles, Knight C6, and Bishop E3. I think Knight G4 is coming now. So this is what Black tries to do: harass this dark squared bishop of White by playing Knight G4, E5, pawn Knight takes, pawn takes. And now queen takes queen was possible. Queen takes queen and bishop g5. Yep. Okay, but bishop g3, knight d4, bishop c4, c6, f4. So white has to be proactive here. White can't just sit back and relax. Pawn takes, bishop takes, queen h4, bishop e3, knight e6 is played now. So this is the current position from the game. g3. Interesting square for the queen. I think queen might get trapped now by rook f2 and bishop f1. Where would the queen go? To h5. After h5, then white can play g4, pawn to g4, queen h4. I think rook f2 and bishop f1 was a good idea over there. Knight should have come to e2. I think so, yeah. Rook f2 was better, I think. The rook should have stayed in the f file to attack the f7 square, and the other rook could have come to d1 or e1. Now knight c5 is there, right? So rook f2 and knight c5 was good. So if knight takes c5, bishop takes c5, and that f8 rook was then under attack. So rook was better on f2 in this case. It would have attacked f7 thrice, right? So I think rook f2 was better there instead of playing rook d1. Rook d8 now. No, sorry, it's not a mate on d8. b2 pawn is hanging here. If bishop takes b2, then white spawns on a2 and c2 are not in good position, guys. I think white should take care of his b2 pawn first. Okay, so interesting position. Although black is exchanged down, he has two beautiful bishops on c5 and g4, and those bishops are making the life difficult for white. So white has to make sure that if he wants to win, he cannot give away his exchange. h5 now, f4, f5. I think there is a mate on g8 if e cross f5, e cross f5, rook check, rook e1 check, king g2, and rook g8 was check and mate. Rook g1 was check and mate for black. So this positions I'm saying, guys. Uh, this one. So rook comes to e8 check, e1 check, king g2 is forced, and then rook g8 was g1 was check and mate. Okay, so bishop e4, rook goes back to d1, bishop e4 check, and I think this is a mate as well. So those bishops, yeah. So it's just sacrifice that help white to survive. So those bishops were very strong, and I think that checkmate was missed from black side. In the opposite color bishop endings, it is very difficult to play. Now bishop g8 is possible from white side. Bishop g8 and attack the h7 pawn. Bishop g8, yes. Now the h7 pawn is hanging here, and if rook takes h7, then white would be a pawn up. But although in the end game, it would be difficult to even win with a single pawn, single extra pawn right there. Black is defending well here now. He has an extra pawn on the queen side. White has the extra pawn on king side. Bishop g1 was possible here, I think so. Bishop g1 and h2 is it cannot be. It's a mate actually on h2. If bishop g1, then there is a rook takes h2 forced mate. It is unstoppable right now. So black has missed a check and mate once again. Yep, right now he played, but if this move was played couple of moves back, it would have been a forced checkmate for black. Black would have won the game easily, as the king was on g5. It was blocking the h4, g4, and f4 squares. So now rook takes g6. Bishop e3 check. Okay, rook can just go to e2 is hanging now. Okay, that was a trap there to capture the b4 pawn. Now rook b3 simply, or rook, yeah, b1. Now rook b3 simply, or rook, yeah, b1. Yep, that's a drawn. Oh, rook takes g6. Rook takes g6 is winning. Rook takes g6 was winning for black. Black missed a trick there. And this is the blunder that white should not have done been doing. And actually, there was two times there was a clear check and mate from black side. So if you have missed that exciting event, you can just go back in the video and check those two possible check and mate conditions. This is not that simple, guys. So you have to be very much sure that what strategy you are going to use, what technique you are going to use to make sure that the king is cornered, opponent's king is cornered, and your king is in a commendable position to win out there. So this is the position where black might make a mistake under time pressure. We can now see that black king is cornered. King could have gone to g5 also, right? King g5 was possible. Yes, so now rook f2 and rook g2 check. That would put the king on the last rank. Not the way to play, guys. King e3, and that's it. I think now black should win easily. Yep, yep. Let's go back to the tournament and try to play a game now. How much time have we left? Oh, that's 5 minutes. So let's not play a game, but just we'll check the games of top players. So Nikaru Hakamura is right now winning the individual. Okay, so Amit Chand is from Just Blasters and Nikaru is from Gujarat Lions. The game has just begun, guys. So let me check the comment section. I can see a comment section comment from Prathamesh Divekar. Hi Prathamesh, how are you? I hope you're playing today. Guys, all those who are watching, if you have any queries, any questions, or anything in your mind, you can just put in the comment section. I would be happy to answer your queries. C4 is an outpost for that knight now. Yep. And that knight should not be exchanged with the bishop on b2. That bishop on b2 is a dead piece. I think black is very smart here. He's already 2200 player. I am a lower rated player than him, and I know that I should not be commenting or judging that player, but the c4 knight is very well placed, guys. If bishop takes c5, then that should be okay. D takes c5 is okay for black, I think. Then knight can go back to e7 and back to d5 to get a good control over the center. Knight e3 is possible. Knight e3, f e3, queen e3, queen, king goes to h1, then knight takes d4. I think it's playable, right? Then, yeah, I think knight takes d4 is a good move. Knight takes e3. It might work out. It might work out. Knight takes e3, f takes e3, queen takes e3. Check that, and I think that's what right now the black player is putting all the time on, just to calculate if he should capture the pawn on e3 or he should play and defend his b5 pawn. It's a big gamble, but I think he should take the gamble. Knight takes e3, f takes e3, queen takes e3, check. King goes to h7, h1. Knight takes d4. Yes, that's what black is going for. This is going to be an interesting game, a very good sacrifice on e3, and now it is going to be a very entertaining game. That knight takes d4, the bishop on e2 and queen on b3 are in fork. c1 rook is hanging now. So if knight takes e2, queen takes e2 is forced. Knight takes e2 cannot be played, I think. Oh, it's playable. And a1 bishop is also a bit. mm, Or can we play queen takes c1? Rook takes c3, another sacrifice. Excellent move by black. Rook takes c3. What if rook takes c3? Then queen takes e2. Yes. Queen takes e2. Queen takes e2. Knight takes e2. And then, yes, c3 bishop is free now. Yep. Queen takes e2 was also better, I think. Queen takes e2. Yep. Queen takes e2 could have been played. But then bishop takes g7 was possible. So knight takes e2 is simply better. Nothing to be worried about. And now c3 bishop as well as the c1 rook is in attack. This should be winning for black now because he has very good central passer. So knight takes e3 was a very good sacrifice and a simple plus position after that move. So 3 pawns up with central passers, well connected passers, nothing to worry about, no opposite color bishops. It should be a cakewalk for black. So all the beginners who are watching, this is the way you should play if you are pawns up. Black is going to play, I think queen c4 is good move here. It was attacking the queen and the rook on f1, but yeah, queen takes b4 is simply getting a pawn. So now I think pawn push will start very quickly. Both b and d pawns can be pushed. b3 and b2, e5. Okay, until that rook is there on f8, nothing can be done on that castled king on black side. It's very well defended. e4. I think this is easily winning now. Okay. So meanwhile, just time has run out of the tournament and E3. Let us just quickly finish this game and then check the winners. Who are the winners of today's tournament? Still a minute remaining. I think White can resign now. He's just trying to fight until his last breath. That's a good fighting spirit, but sometimes you know that it's not going to be much useful. It would be interesting if Black sacrifices his queen with for the rook, queen cross f1 or queen cross b1 now. Yep, queen c1 is simply winning. Queen takes, rook takes, and I think rook c1, c8. Yeah, rook c1 is winning. So, okay, guys, I think we should just go back to the tournament and check the winners. This is completely winning for black. So, these are the winners for today. Gujarat Lions on 66, a huge score and a huge difference in the margin as compared to the second position of the Chess Blasters with 20 points. Manav from Gujarat Lions is leading with 23 points. I think he must have won the individual as well. Yes, he is the topmost player in the group now with 23. Nikaru Hakamura on second with 22, Akash on third with 21, and all top players, top six players are from Gujarat Lions. So great performance by Gujarat Lions now, followed by Suni Atharva from Chess Blasters. So seven top seven players from top 10 are from Gujarat Lions. So complete domination by Gujarat Lions, followed by the Chess Blasters and then by Kingslayers. And in the team battle, Gujarat Lions is leading. They are the winners for today, guys. Followed by Chess Blasters, 7-star online players, Kingslayers, Board Conquerors, Khelo Chess India, and Champions of Chess and Indian Chess Warriors. So that's it for today, guys. If you don't know how to create the team, then just check my video on how to create the teams, and you will be able to create your team and join the tournaments. Also, I have published a new video today on how you can create the leeches tournament and earn money from your home. I request you to go back to the channel and share that video with your friends. So whoever wants to earn money from home, they can watch the video and start earning from home. I want to create much opportunities and earning chances for all the chess players. Also, there are a few videos in Hindi on careers on chess. You can go back and check them as well. Today, I am very happy that all the players we are having a very good opportunity with the technology that we have in our hands. Right from our mobile, we can do online coaching and help and earn right from our home. So that's all from my side, guys. Help to share my channel, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends as much as possible. We have to help the chess grow as much as possible in the entire world. We have to create a lot of grandmasters in India and abroad. That's all for today.